Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Geeky Codes. Today in this series of SQL 50 day challenge, we are going to solve the seventh problem in the series. So the seventh problem in this series is product sales analysis. Let's see what is this problem about. So this is problem 1068 of lead code series. We have been given a table which has five columns. First one is sale ID, that is integer type. Second one is product ID, that is also integer type. Year, quantity, and price. All these columns are of integer type. Sale ID and year are the primary key together. Combination of columns with unique values of this table. Product ID is a foreign key referenced to product table. Each row of this table shows a sale on the product ID in a certain year. So the product table is given as it contains two columns, product ID that is of integer type and product name that is of varchar type. Product ID here in this product table is the primary key, and that means column with unique values of this table. Each row of this table indicates the product name of each product. What we have to do here is we have to write a solution to report the product name, year, and price for each sale ID in the sales table. And we have to return the resulting table in any order. And we can see here that we have two tables, sales table and the product table, and the output is something like this, like product name, then year, and the price. And as we can see here that like Nokia in 2008 price was 5,000, and for the Nokia in year 2009 price was 5,000, and Apple for the year 2011 was 9,000. And we can see here that explanation is given for the sale id 1, we can conclude that Nokia was sold for 5,000 in year 2008, and for the sale id 2 we can conclude that Nokia Nokia was sold for 5,000 in the year 2009, and similarly for the Apple. So let's start. So let's break down the problem step by step. So as we can see here that we have been given two tables, sales tables that contains the information about sales transactions, and columns are sale ID, product ID, and year, and quantity and price. The sale ID and year combined are the primary key for meaning each sale ID is unique per year. Product ID is a foreign key here that refers to another table called product. And in the product table contains details about products. Columns are product ID and product name. Here product ID is the primary key. Now let's understand the output. The output, the output here is contains three columns: product name, year, and price. This means we need to fetch the product name from the product table, year and price from the sales table to get the desired output. We need to join the sales table and the product table using the product ID column, and we can do that by selecting p dot product underscore name comma s dot ts and s dot price from sales table as s, and join on product p product as p on s dot product underscore id equal to p dot product underscore id, and that's it. Now let's check this and we can like break down the solution from sales as S. It's an alias, the sales table as S to make the query cleaner. And the join here. And the join product P on S dot product ID equal to P dot product ID. We perform an inner join between sales and products using the product ID column. And this also ensures that we get the product name for each product ID in the sales table. And then we select these three columns that are required for our desired output table. So let's try and run this query to check if we are getting the desired output or not. As we can see here that we are getting the desired output here. And so this query effectively joins both tables, allowing us to fetch the required data efficiently. It's a common SQL interview question that tests your understanding of joins and how to relate multiple tables. Key takeaways from this problem can be that we should always identify the relationship between the tables using primary and foreign key, and we should use joins to combine the data from multiple tables. We can also select only the required columns to optimize the performance faster, and it results in faster query execution. If you found this explanation or this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more SQL tutorials. See you in the next problem.